be really big and strong and aggressive. I might be kind of afraid to be like, hey, David, check this out, you know? But I'm not here in Twitter.
Yeah, because he's just a little guy on the picture.
Look how tiny he is there. Okay, so that's kind of how I'm using it. And what did you just say?
Did you just ask me a question? What did I just say?
U.S. singular. Was it singular?
Yes, I'm not exactly sure all the details on it. Let me just look. There's a big U.S. singular. Is it U.S. singular went down or U.S. singular merged?
Look right here, look right here. Okay.
Forcing everybody that's there to get a new contract. They're all having to get new contracts.
Check this guy out right here. At AT&T Wireless, at Singular, was a longtime customer, but now am leaving due to bad customer service. Not happy. Guess what? This person could use a little bit of help. Now that was 15 October. That was a while ago. Okay. This is June.
Yeah, somebody, if you've got it, post to me what the announcement was on U.S. Singular. Somebody just posted it up to me and said that there's a big mass exodus. Let me just look up here.
Exodus. So let's see what's happening with Singular.
And this is the way you do it, guys. You hear something on the beat, on the street, go check it out. Find out what's going on. Why would there be a mass exodus going on? Why would there be a major amount of people having to make a switch in their contract? That's what it was. I'm not exactly sure why, but I got the announcement that there's a ton of people having to get new contracts.
Okay, so you know, you can
Malin, you said you're spelling it wrong. Are you spelling it wrong? No. U.S. cellular. What did you spell? It's U.S. cellular.
I spelled singular. What's the word?
I can't see it. It's too small on my screen. C-E-L. Oh, you spelled U.S. singular. That's awesome. C-E-L-L. U-L-A-R.
Oh, it's cellular.
Oh my gosh.
I thought it was singular.
No, U.S. cellular.
U.S. cellular. I'm sorry. I thought it was singular. Okay.
Brent is buying a few markets of U.S. Thank you, Kyle. Okay, we should have you on here, McCallum. Sprint is buying a few markets of U.S. cellular in the Midwest, Chicago, St. Louis, etc., which is... and he's got more coming in. Kyle, we should pop you in here. Do you know what's going on? You're on the beat. Let's see.
Isn't there a company called Singular? Singular Wireless?
Oh, rock on. Look, somebody's... you guys are on it. Look at you, popping it in there. Hang on just a second. Let me not make you guys look there. Okay. Okay, Kyle, I'm bringing you on, bud.
Okay, let me hop back to the, here, right here.
There we go. I think I just, oh, these guys are on it. Okay, so this is exactly what you want to do, guys. Okay, so what they've all done is they've just Googled it, and now they're all posting, here's what's happening, here's where it's happening, and here's what's happening to the people. So there's links out there. Quentin Bradford just sent over a link as well. So this is a perfect example, you guys, of why we want to stay in the know on what's going on. Now, clearly, I just got back in town. I heard something. Haven't even had a chance to really research it. But this is what's great also about sharing information online. I mean, you guys are all our peeps. So go out there, check it out. We know that AT&T, Sprint, Verizon, when something's happening, I mean, there are a lot of people right now that are dissatisfied. They're dissatisfied financially, they're dissatisfied emotionally, they're dissatisfied. Certainly, we all know that are a part of Solvay. You know people love their cell phone service. So make sure that you're staying in the know of what's going on. And of course, today, y'all need to get me in the know so I know what all the details are clearly.
Like a Singular Wireless? What?
Yeah, so you were saying there are some tools, Roxana, that we can use that will help us stay on top of this? What are some of those tools that you would recommend?
Okay, so here we go. This is the good part right here. This is my favorite part. All right, so here we go.
Thank you, Quentin. I will. I'll look this as I'm looking at that link you just sent over, and I'll do a little readout so everybody can kind of get a look at it. 420,000 customers of US Cellular will be affected. They will pay price for deal with Sprint, so they're having to re-up, basically. They knew changes were coming, plans last year to sell, but now what they didn't know is that they all have to get new phones.
Oh, how about that?
So, oh, what a bummer. Oh, my word. Just come over here.
Look at that, right?
They're being asked to switch in the coming months. This is really, really good, you guys. They're selling all of their spectrum, which is about 585,000 customer accounts. And it affects Chicago, Central Illinois, St. Louis, Indiana, Michigan, and Ohio. And it's all going to be closing in the next few weeks. They'll all have to buy new devices because their US Cellular phones are incompatible with Sprint's network. Awesome!
Interesting.
Okay,
yeah.
So there you go, a little hot tip. That's why we rule. Thank you, everybody, for chiming in on that.
That's right.
Really good. Okay, so let's go back and show us what we can use as tools in order to tap into some of this social media madness.
Okay, I'm going to introduce to you a few different tools. They're all similar, and you just kind of can mess around with them and decide which one you like the best. So Social Oomph is you can get it for free, and of course you can get a paid account. You may not need a paid account though, but what it can do is it can schedule Twitter updates for you. So if I wanted to have if I wanted to really go nuts and say every hour on the hour I want to post a Twitter message about Solar Bay, I can enter it in, right? Save it, and then I'm done with Twitter for that day. I can even do this I could sit down on a Monday and say, here's how I'm going to schedule my whole week. All right, now you have an automated system. It's going to save you a lot of time. So you have to sit down at one time and decide what you're going to say. And then you can even just hop into your back office every now and shoot out another message spontaneously. But this is really good for scheduling. All these tools do schedule, okay? But I want to introduce Social Oomph because it can add people for you. It can send automatic messages back to the people who follow you. It can do it for a couple different accounts. This one is I just have it for Twitter right now. It can send direct messages, clean up your followers, manage follow, keyword things. I mean, there's just a lot that it can do. One thing that I have it doing on this last page is sending me updates. Okay, keyword updates. So I have it set in here. I can't find where I had that set right now because there's all those things. Here we go. Back 1, back 2, back 3, back 4. Okay, here it is. Right. Twitter tweets, keyword alerts. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is US. So what I have Social Oomph doing is sending me an email twice a day when anybody mentions any of these things. Okay, so let's go to my email. Email is right here. Twitter tweets keyword alert digest from Social Oomph. Okay, so they just sent me one 5 hours ago.
Spell me that, S-O-C-I.
Social Oomph. Oomph.
O-O-M-P-H?
Yeah.
Okay, guys, I just posted. I'm posting these on my Facebook as well as our group Facebook with the WW. So do.
Okay, so now I have the keyword at Verizon. I have the messages from people who are mentioning at Verizon. So I don't have to go into my Twitter account, you know, that basic Twitter account. I have to go in there because now this is just sending it straight to my email. Now, I'm not going to read all of these to you. I'm just going to scoop through them because I'll tell you there's some angry people and there's a lot of very, very, very colorful language. But I'm getting them from Virgin Mobile, from Sprint, right? Whatever keyword I put in there, it's sending it to me, which is pretty cool, right? Okay. Now, yes, there's okay. I don't want to show you some of the things people say. All right. So that's social oomph, and that's what I kind of, I like that about it, right? There's a lot that could be done. All right. So now there's Hootsuite. A lot of, oops, wake up. A lot of people use Hootsuite.
I use Hootsuite, yeah.
Yeah, a lot of people use Hootsuite. There's a lot of things you can manage inside of it. A bunch of different pages and stuff. Whoops. So this is good too, because now if you have a tool like Social Oomph, I mean, this one, you can schedule things inside of here too, right? I mean, I think that you can do a lot in all of these. What you need to do is just go, they're all free and they all have paid accounts as well, but just go mess around and see which one you like the best. This one will send messages out to your Facebook fan pages, so there's a lot you can do with this. So there's Hootsuite, right? And I can even set up a special column. Come on, scoot over. Scoot over. I'm trying to move it over. Not that much. Okay, there we go. You can even set up a special column to where it's following just specifically the phone companies. All right, I'm going to get to that one in a second. And there's also TweetDeck. Now, actually, Solivay Corporate uses TweetDeck. I used to use TweetDeck. I just got away from Twitter for a while, and now that Solivay is working with Twitter, I'm like all over it. I want to really figure out the best way to send out those tweets, right? Have people contact me, and then have them sign up into Solivay. That's my goal. How do I make Twitter interactions convert to buying customers? That's what I'm trying to do right now. So I'm going to spend a little bit, my business will slow down, right? Because I'm focused on this. But this is what I really enjoy. I like this kind of stuff. So it's worth it to me to experiment with this because I believe it. I believe in it. I believe in this stuff. So that's how I'm doing it. Now there's one other thing I'm going to show you, which is brand new for me that I just discovered, and this is where I'm going to actually put all of my energy. Social Bro. Okay. I'm going to, I don't know if I'm going to use Hootsuite or TweetDeck or even Social Oomph anymore because I'm moving to this, and this is how I'm going to make it work. All right, this has a lot of analytics, and it's going to make it really easy for me to see what happens. And I'll give this a couple weeks. This will be a strategy that I'll work on. And if it really doesn't work, then I move on, I mean, it's okay. I'll move on to something else. Maybe I need to recognize that I have the wrong followers, right? It could be within this group of followers.
You know what? Let's stop real quick on that, Roxana, because this is a mindset, you guys. And I'm just to let you all know that I am posting all of these links that she's using. I'm posting them there on my site. I'm posting them also on the Empowered Living Network group, which is facebook.com/groups/Empowered Living Network, that you guys can go there, just so that you guys have a full listing. But she just said something right there that is a really, really, hang on, let me post this last link here, Social Bro, a really important mindset. If you find that you have, let's say you have 300 people in one of your accounts, Facebook, Twitter, or whatever, but you're not getting interaction with them, oh my goodness, don't try to raise the dead. Go give birth to new life. It's so much easier to give birth than to raise the dead. You heard that over in direct sales industry, but we're talking social media here. You might need to reinvent your social media accounts and go out there like we're showing you today, how you can go out there, engage in more relationships by talking to more people. You might say, wait a minute, I'm really done with the fact that all of my friends are couch potato boneheads. So stop trying to get them off the couch. Go out there and join some marketing groups, join some social media groups, people who are engaging in the world and they're excited about social sharing. Get yourself in there. I'd rather have 10 socially active, purpose-driven, leadership-oriented entrepreneurs than 10,000 couch potatoes who are really doing nothing but just playing Farmville or whatever that game was called, Angry Birds, whatever. So make sure that you are always churning inside of your own social media account getting new members at all times. I mean, you should always be having people, because of your activity online, you should always have people joining your groups. If you're not having to confirm, I've never ever gone out and asked for people to join my Facebook or Twitter. Because I'm out there socially, they're coming saying, hey, can I be your friend? And so that's what you want to do. Make sure that you're out there talking enough that people go, I want to follow her, or I want to follow him. So back to you, Roxanne. I thought that was a really important point, that you reinvent your social media account if you have to.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I think that's really what I need to do, because I'm not getting a lot of interaction. So I've got to just look at it. I mean, just take a good look and see what's up. Oh, I didn't do a screen share and I went back to the page. Sorry. So that's it. So, I mean, that's it. Now, real quick, let's just hop on to Facebook, because I know everybody loves Facebook too. Let's see. Who do we want to look for? Let's look for AT&T. Nope, that's not AT&T. 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 Okay, I like it. You know, I just you know, sometimes these things take time, but you might be able to find some people or make some friends, or just listen to the conversation, see what people are talking about. And what you don't want to do is go on here and say, hey, join, switch from US Cellular, HTC One is beautiful and the service is excellent. See, it's happening.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm really unhappy with my internet service through AT&T. Okay, well, we don't do that, so never mind.
Yeah, but that's exactly what you have to do. You have to get in there, play around. I mean, if you feel like right now your funnel has got as many people in it that you can personally put in it, maybe you've got your online systems are doing what they do, and you're wanting to just go after, you know, you want to go fishing.
Check it out.
This Thursday night, you know, that's going to be my topic, is fishing, knowing where to fish, how to fish, knowing how to reel people in. I have a lot of people that say they got a lot of fish on, but I can't get them closed. We're going to talk about that Thursday night on our advanced training. So here in just a little over 24 hours, I'm going to be going through that, going to be showing the same slides that I did at the regional events. So for those of you who missed those and missed me dressing up, maybe I'll dress up for you guys even in that, but you won't see me. I'll have to figure out a way to make you see me. But that training is going to be how from the first conversation all the way through the close, how you can engage people. And this is a perfect example. You may not get it right the first time. It's okay. Get in there, create conversations, create relationships, but utilize these accounts to be able to go out there and go fishing. Have fun with it.
Check it out. Alexander says, I have a question. Why does your cell service not work very well? I don't even get service in my room. Oh, look at this girl, the worst customer service experience I've ever had. I've been a customer 11 years, but after today, I will never buy any AT&T product again. Okay, so, what's Karina doing? How's she doing? Let's talk to her. Message. So the problem with, you can't send direct messages anymore. Hey, Karina, saw your I can help you. I'd probably write something a little bit more. Let's connect. Boom. So the problem with this message is it's going to go to her. It's going to go to that second outbox. We have messages, and we have the other. There's the other outbox. You guys know about this other? If you're not friends with somebody, people who send you messages, it'll go into this other outbox. So for me, it's just a bunch of like strange men, you know, because I'm not friends with them. So my message to her is going to go into the strange men inbox. But
awesome.
I'm trying, you know what I mean?
We should just rename that box, strange men.
And so, but But that's how you can interact with on Facebook. Now, if you're doing Facebook paid ads, you want to target AT&T and T-Mobile and US Cellular. You want to target those people if you're doing Facebook paid strategies, because then those people who like those pages, which there are like millions and millions, they'll see your ads. And that's what I got here for you.
That's awesome. Now we got a pretty cool list of nice little banter going on line here, and a lot of comments and a lot of folks on our group page talking, asking questions. I love the fact that you guys are always sharing, always wanting to help each other. Continue to do that. Here's a question that's come in right now. Let me just pop this open. Where did that go? Question. Here it is. Roxana, on Facebook groups like AT&T, how do you connect with unhappy customers when Facebook limits how you can actually interact with them? That's what she was saying. Can you post on the page wall, say AT&T, in your example, Roxana, and what message would you use? He's gotten banned for 7 days from friending people when trying that method. Messaging does not always work, as you have to pay $1 or it goes to their other inbox. That's what she was just saying. Remember, guys, going for the jugular, you're probably going to get clipped. That's not what you're doing. What Roxanne just did. Now, if that you realize she didn't try to sell Solove in that little post she did. She just said, "Hey, I might have a solution for you. Let's connect." Now, really, what she needs to do is go a little better fishing. And she was just saying, because right now Facebook kind of limits what you can do, is to go create a relationship with that girl. Kind of seems a little creepy, maybe stalking. But if you really believe that you can help someone, Ryan said it this weekend, if you have the cure to an incurable disease, and you saw somebody hurting with that disease, would you not do everything you could do to say, listen, I have something that changed my life, and I think it could change yours too. I know you probably think I'm a freak here coming out of the blue because I just saw that you posted, but knowing that this is very important to you, I'd love to connect with you and let you know how. Now, that's what you would do if it was an incurable disease and you had the cure. People right now, there is a disease of debt. There's a disease of apathy. There's a disease of unsatisfied customers wanting more. There's a disease of people really feeling duped by big corporations. Now, you've got to look at it and say, oh, either that's creepy and stocky or weird, or, I am a Joan of Arc. I am a Martin Luther King Jr. I am a Superman here to save the day. I've just got to find the right way to do it. You don't want to blast through people and go straight for the jugular going, Solove, 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 Solove. Care enough about them that when you see someone that's expressing themselves, get to know them. Find out where else they are. Look at what other conversations they're having. And then one more thing, I know we've only got about 3 minutes left here, but one more thing I wanted to mention is Roxana just made a point that as she's going through it, she didn't really say it, but if you notice, AT&T, Sprint, Verizon, T-Mobile, Boost, you name it, they all have issues. That person says, oh, this is the worst customer service I've ever experienced. Have y'all heard that with Solove? Of course you have. Because people and phones are riding right now on what's called technology. Technology is imperfect, just like we are. It's been created by humans, so therefore it will be an imperfect world. Here's the incredible thing, though. If it's imperfect, if AT&T, Sprint, Verizon, T-Mobile, Cricket, Boost, all of them are imperfect, wouldn't you rather be paid to be with an imperfect company than to just have to keep paying the bills that make their company bigger?
Yeah, here's some money for your troubles.
I know. So here's $20 for every 3 people you switch to our imperfect company. Now, what I love about Maria Pinchevsky and Ryan Wirch, I know these people intimately, and I know that they do not like being number 2, number 3, or number 4. I know that they are driven. I know Jim Ryan. It absolutely is all over up in his space for him not right now. He has the world of technology are his buddies. So they're ragging on him, talking on him, constantly driving the competitive nature in him as a corporate leader, head of product, to be number 1. How do we do that? We continue to share Solove. We continue to put pressure on the system, just like all these other companies, so that we do get better in customer service. We do get better in our systems. In other words, what doesn't kill us makes us stronger. Love that song, by the way. So right now, if you see that, man, just celebrate. Don't go, oh, well, AT&T's the only one with issues. No, they got issues, but at least at Solid, you're getting paid with those issues.
Right, and you know what I did? I actually just went back to that post with that girl, Karina, and I answered right there in the feed. I just said, hey, Karina, I can help you. I just sent you a message to your Facebook other inbox.
Right.
What's the worst thing that can happen?
Yeah, and you're not pitching anything to her. You're just reaching out to help. The worst thing she could do is go past your post and disregard you.
Yeah.
The best thing that could happen is somebody else sees it and says, booyah, I don't know what she's getting ready to give Karina, but you can give me some of that.
Exactly.
They do.
So.
Awesome. Well, Roxana, as always, you're amazing. Love the tips. Again, these hangouts on Wednesday, every Wednesday at 10 a.m. are designed to give you ninja secrets, intense meat. I call it 100% Angus marketing tips because there's no fluff here. We want to make sure that you may be sitting watching on a Wednesday and this leads you to an idea. I've already gotten a couple of folks with ideas telling me not to share them, but here's their idea. I love it. Well, I'd love for you to share them though, because we want to be open.
That's what we do. That's what we do. I mean, this
331 million people out there we can share.
Yeah, seriously. I thought we were supposed to be helping each other. Thank you for everything that you do, Stacy. You're a gem and a rock star. And all yesterday morning, I had that song in my head that you sang at the opening.
I'm too sexy?
No.
Oh, no, not that. I'm too sexy for my phone. No, it wasn't that one. It was Edge of Glory. You're right.
That was so great. That was great. Which is why everyone needs to get to every single event, because Stacy sings at them.
And then some. You never know what Stacy's going to do. The pools are involved, your music. I love it. Well, we love you guys. We appreciate you. Hope this has been valuable meat to you in your marketing efforts. On behalf of Roxana, Hannah, myself, and all the other leaders that are playing into this incredible network we call Solivay. Remember, now is the time. This is the place. You are the one to start the revolution. Get ready for September. You want to be a thousandaire by September so that you can join and be a part, get an invitation to the all-in, super incredible one-year anniversary party that we're going to be rocking out here in Seattle. Remember, everyone, today is a day that you get to choose where you're going to end up. Make it a day better than yesterday. Put your head on the pillow tonight knowing that you did something more today than you did yesterday to make your future great. God bless everyone. Have a great day. Love you, Roxana.
Love you, Stacy.